What's up guys, Vaba here. I'm here today to talk about toys. Children's toys mainly. Now, a lot of people think that children's toys have been going too far. Are they too complicated? Are they inappropriate? Well, I don't agree with either of those things, because it seems like the most compelling and interesting toy nowadays to children is obviously the fidget spinner. Now, a lot is said about the fidget spinner. Does it actually help people, or does it distract them? Well, I've only had it for a few weeks, and I've noticed that it actually does help me. Now, unless you never go on the internet, or you've just been living under a rock, I'll explain to you what these do. Basically, there are 3 metal bearings on the outer part, and then there's a wheel in the middle that spins. So the objective is that you just hold it between your index finger and your thumb, or any other finger for that matter, and you just flick it, and it spins. Now, I believe the fidget spinner was originally created to help people with ADHD, so they don't fidget around with their hands, cause a distraction in class or work, and helps them focus. I didn't believe that until I actually bought one. Now, I don't know if I said this or not, but I don't have ADHD, and even though I don't really need a fidget spinner, I have noticed that it does help me as far as concentration and keeps me from biting my nails. Now, fidget spinners, if you haven't already noticed, have gone really out of this world. Super creative. The first fidget spinner that was created, I think, was just a plain white color. And this actually looks just like a plain white color with some sort of A logo in the middle, but this one actually glows in the dark. And I don't really see a purpose for that other than the fact that it's really cool. I also have another one right here. This one's cracked because I dropped it a few days. Tear. Anyway, but this one has a wooden skin on it, if you could see. And it doesn't spin quite as well as the glow-in-dark one, but it is pretty awesome. Now, if you've been on NFL Shop lately, or if you just don't watch football in general, you would know that they actually sell fidget spinners with sports teams on them. This one is a Denver Broncos one because they're my favorite football team. Sorry if that angers a few of you guys, but I don't care. Anyway, so I just want to unbox this fidget spinner, compare it to some others that I have right here. For starters, it says 3-way distracto spinners. NFL's trying to be cool by using Z's. Anyway, division of team beams, blah blah blah. We got a sad onion right there. 0 to 3. Strangely, because I think that's the age most people play with these anyway. Warning, choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years. I don't see any small parts here. Note the plane in the background. Anyway, so we got a barcode, the company, distributed by, and the NFL logo. Anyway, so let's break into the packings, shall we? At first glance, I must notice that it is very shiny, and it's got kind of a different feel than these two that I have right here. Let's go ahead and pop it out of the plastic. So at first glance, you'll notice that it's very shiny. Made in China, blah blah blah, a bunch of numbers I don't care about. And it's got the Denver Broncos logo in the middle. Now if you want to get one of these, you can just go onto NFL Shop. They have one for every team. But if you're a Broncos fan, then I would recommend getting this too, because it's pretty freaking awesome. Now, I don't actually know how well this spins, but I'm about to find out. Now, one thing I do have to point out before I actually do is that notice how the middle bearing kind of pops out a little bit as opposed to the glow-in-the-dark one, which kind of goes inward. This one, the wooden one, does that too. It goes inward, but this one actually pops out. So when you put it down on the table, it's not really as balanced as one that is indented as opposed to this. It's kind of squishy in the middle. Not extremely squishy, but just a little bit. And the bearings I also noticed are a little bit different. These don't have the spinny part in the middle, because on these two the bearings are very loose, so I'm able to spin it around like so. I don't even know if that's what it's supposed to do, but I do it anyway because it's fun. Can't do that on here because there's no middle bearing. Anyway, let's try spinning it, see how it feels. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it's very rough, I guess you could say. When it spins, I could kind of feel it like shaking a little bit in the middle. It's not exactly pleasant. And it obviously does not spin for as long. No. This is probably just enough for some people who just want to spin things, and I do like the orange color, but I don't know what my phone camera is doing to the spinning, though that is a cool effect. I can actually just feel how rough it is just by spinning the inner part, as opposed to something like this, which is very smooth and spins for much longer. Let me try this one. They give off different noises. Not really a big fan of that whole Made in China thing on it. I don't really know why they put that there. They don't have it on the other side, but gosh, I can't get over that. I might have to paint over it. Well, at first glance, I gotta say I'm not really too satisfied with it, actually. I mean, this was by far the most expensive fidget spinner I have. This one costed $5, I think. This one was $2. This one was $7, and it's probably the cheapest of them all, even though it's the shiniest. But I feel like if I dropped it, it would crack easily. I don't know. Not too impressed by this one. Gotta work harder, NFL. But that's not their job, fidget spinners. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do want to get a fidget spinner with your favorite NFL team on it, feel free, go to nflshop.com. I'm not being sponsored by them, so just go to NFL Shop, click on the section that says fidget spinner, or you can type it in on the search bar, and then look for your favorite team. They're about $7 to $9, depending on which team you get. And yeah, so with that, I guess that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and dislike if you're one of those people. But yeah, see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed.